Have you ever found yourself frustrated with a product or service? Think about that moment. Did it meet your expectations? Or did you find yourself pulling your hair and thinking, who in the world decided this was a good idea? Well, congratulations. You are on the receiving end of a poor product or service. You experienced what, unfortunately, many go through. Thankfully, there's a solution and methodology to improving the customer experience. It's called service design. You may be asking yourself, what is service design and why should I even care about it? In a nutshell, the goal of service design is to improve the experience of customers and employees. Being able to empathize with our customers is the first step to providing excellent services to them. As public servants, none of us want to provide poor services to our residents. It will only be a headache for them and us. So if you haven't noticed the underlying context to all of this, service design is all about empathy. Service design is a creative and strategic problem-solving approach that improves products, services, and systems from the perspective of the people who use them. In our case, that is the residents we serve. At the Innovation Studio, we use the Double Diamond methodology as our design problem-solving approach. This methodology consists of 4 phases: discover, define, develop, and deliver. In the discover phase, we conduct research to understand our problem from the various stakeholder perspectives. This ranges from your customers to frontline staff, middle management, and so forth. In the define phase, we bring together our research to narrow and define our problem and its contributing factors. In the develop phase, we form as many potential solutions as possible and evaluate them to narrow in on the most viable solutions. Lastly, in the deliver phase, we test the potential solutions from the develop phase and continue that process until we build a solution that successfully addresses our problem. This approach centers on building empathy for the people we are designing for in order to develop solutions that meet their needs. Design thinking and methods improve our customer and employee experience by optimizing our organizational operations to better support our customer throughout the process. It's important that we understand our customers to give them the best service possible. When we create services without putting them at the center of our decisions, we only make our jobs that much more difficult. Outdated ways of operating that don't meet the needs and standards of today's residents will only lower their confidence in us. Across the country, government agencies are realizing the importance of adopting design practices. Service design aligns our government services with the needs and desires of our constituents. By adopting these methods, we can see reduced costs, higher employee satisfaction, seamless and improved services and policies that ultimately lead to greater trust from our residents. I encourage you to reach out to the Innovation Studio to see firsthand how design can benefit your department. Together we can find the solution and improve the experience of your customers and employees.